Yo, it's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. Real quick, man, shout out to everybody that's enjoying the football season. I was a big football fan. I kind of got turned off for everything with that Colin Kaepernick thing, but you know, besides that, I followed it, played Madden for years, was in Madden tournaments. Um, I said that to say, I know football season is back. The Giants are big in New York. You got, expectations to go to the playoffs for sure. I don't know what happens, but I remember seeing the Giants win it with Eli Manning. I remember that catch by I think his name was Tyree. Uh yeah, man. I was a fan of football too. So I kind of dedicated this show to anybody that pulled up to, tell me if what are y'all a fan of football, basketball, how did y'all become a fan? It could be tennis, it could be anything. I became a tennis, what I'm saying, because of my woman, to be honest, she was playing, she put me on to it. Then after, what I'm saying, I found out about that, then my dude, he was telling me that he played, but he never thought to tell me, and I never thought to tell him because tennis ain't a common thing in the hood. But tennis is dope, man. I hope more people, what I'm saying, get to introduced to tennis. You know what I mean? Shout out to Coco Golf. I think she won it the other day. She's dope. You know what I'm saying? She looked like she next up. She definitely Serena and Venus definitely look like they want to pass her the torch. So that's a good situation. And also shout out to Sha'Carri Richardson. She won the other day. She was wearing her natural hair, and I'm a fan of that. I'm a fan of people being comfortable in their own skin, and I think we've seen that with Sha'Carri Richardson wearing her natural hair. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a fan of that. And to be honest with you, as far as track is concerned, I like the attention she brings to it because of her personality. But I've been a fan of Usain Bolt, but like Noah Lyles, I ain't know about him until he had that comment. But yeah, I'm a fan of different things. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of music. You know what I mean? Obviously, uh, yeah, I'm a fan of a lot of stuff. But shit, before we go, I want to get to these new net players. And I don't know if they're gonna be in the G League or what. Somebody had asked me the other day, is Armani Brooks gonna get minutes? And I think he will. They gotta get somebody that could shoot. You know what I mean? The three ball, regardless of us not being, I guess, how you say, the people don't look at us like an offensive team. We still gonna need somebody to shoot the three ball. I don't think Royce O'Neal is a volume shooter from the three. We need him to shoot like 4 or 5 threes. You want Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges to shoot around the same, maybe 5, 6. But Armani Brooks, the way he played in that summer league, for them to I think is the reason why they let go Patty Mills, Steph Curry, and Joe Harris. Probably, and they feel like they could bring him in and maybe he'll fit what we got going on. But these new players, what's their name? I'm trying to think of their name, but they look like they might get minutes. I don't know. You know what I mean? If they not just straight up shooters, I don't see how they gonna hoop because Lonnie Walker and Cam Thomas should be the next one up getting minutes. I don't know how I feel about that Giannis thing. Listen, man. The Bucks got through the Nets for him to win his first championship. I don't like him on the team for that reason. Not like I'm salty, but I don't think that out of all of the 30 teams in the NBA, the other 29 teams, I don't think he picks the Brooklyn Nets. I heard he mentioned something about Chicago, maybe, but I don't know. I can't call it, won't spoil it. Shout out to Andre76. I don't think Giannis is a good fit for the Brooklyn Nets. I like us working with the draft. He's in the latter part of his career, and it changes the trajectory of the Brooklyn Nets as far as winning now or player development. We went heavy getting all of these assistant coaches, even making our team younger. And we did all of that for player development for us to go out and get Giannis. We'll be going against everything that we plan for next season. Shut the you know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. I don't think it's necessary for us to get Giannis. That's not a good decision for the Brooklyn Nets. I don't think we should do that. I think we should keep the core we got with Nick Claxton, Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, and let them work. You know what I'm saying? Let them get it in. Let them see what they're gonna do. But yeah, Giannis is a great player, but I don't want to see players that already won a championship and then they come here. It ain't the same hunger. The Nets have 0 championships, and now you got Kyle Bridges and Cam Johnson as a duo. They got 0 championships. It's a different feeling. There's a different hunger. And that's why Giannis might be out too, because he's questioning how much they want it. I think Giannis still wants it. Still plays with a certain urgency to compete, but he not sure his teammates feel that way. So he want to take his talent somewhere else or whatever. But I just don't think the Brooklyn Nets is a good fit. I don't know where Giannis would be the best fit and what would be the best trade situation. I don't know if he would even stay in the East Coast, but Chicago is the Eastern Conference, so maybe he will. Since he mentioned Chicago, it's hard to say. It's hard to say. I heard Shannon Sharp took a shot at his brothers or said something about his brothers. Said, "Yeah, why you worried about having talent around you? You got your brothers on your team." Like, will Giannis trade his brothers for better teammates? That's wild. Shannon Sharp was talking spicy. That shit's funny as hell. But yeah, I don't know. I can't call it. I don't know how that thing gonna go with Giannis. But in other news, shout to the Liberty. They're going to the next round. And shout to my guy Trey. I got an interview with him. He's the biggest Liberty fan I know. He even put me on to Liberty basketball. So shout to him. And we got an interview on Sunday at 11 a.m. If things change, I'll let you know. But for now, yeah, that interview is going to happen on Sunday at 11 a.m. We're going to talk his clothing line, his brand, Beat Up, and that's what's scrolling on the bottom. Y'all can check him out on IG. He got sweatsuits for sale now. He got the gray, got the black, dope. You know what I'm saying? So fire. I even wore the black one to a web series. You on camera, like I had a whole acting situation. Like, you want to be your freshest. He got that first day of school fresh gear. You feel me? So please, man, tap into my guy, Born in the Apple. Tap into that. And hopefully you see some merch that you like. But we're going to talk on Sunday at 11. So hopefully you guys can pull up for that. And without, I don't want to forget to mention as well, KVN Run the City, the podcast at 11 o'clock a.m. on Saturday. Look forward to that as well. Also, looking to do episode 2 with Jay from the web series Hoop Realities. Looking to do that sometime soon, so we could talk about the message to episode 2 and what's going on with it. And if y'all could, man, go subscribe to Hoop Realities and watch the episode and peep the dialogue, because the content in it is good too. It's not just the quote unquote action of the basketball or the drama. In a sense, the dialogue is good too. A lot of it's an informative web series. It's dope, and I'm glad I'm a part of it. Shout to Jay. Yeah, but the Liberty is hooping, and Mikal Bridges is there, seeing it, feeling that energy inside of the Barclays. You know what I'm saying? Seeing what's going on and how it's going on. So, I think it's a good look for Mikal Bridges. I think it's a good look. The other day, this is my, well, I can't say it's my content because I was on somebody's show, but I was on Chill for Chill and they had Mikal Bridges, and I asked him if he top 5. He said 9. He said top 10, and he wanted Mikal Bridges at the 2 instead of the 3. I was kind of leaning towards it, but I feel like Cam Thomas' best opportunity is to start. He could take the offensive pressure off of Mikal Bridges, and I just like that culmination between Cam Thomas and Mikal Bridges. You know, I want them to start together. You know what I'm saying? Let Lonnie Walker, Spencer Dinwiddie, and Royce O'Neal come off of the bench with DFS and who else? Did Dayron Sharp? Oh yeah, Spence. That's the bench. Ben Simmons, Cam Thomas, Ben Simmons, Cam Thomas, Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, Nick Claxton, the starting five. The next fives, the subs, is tough. You got DFS that could play the center, that could play defense in the paint, not necessarily the perimeter, but we don't need from that. And he could shoot the long ball. So you got to guard him on the other side of the floor. DFS could be a good piece and get Claxton good rest. Don't have to have Claxton out there doing, you know what I'm saying? You could have Clax playing at his max at a good amount of minutes without, you know what I'm saying, wearing him down, because it's an 82 game season, and you want your players at the max efficiency, and you could do that by sharing the right minutes. So, Dayron Sharp will be there for rebounding at the power forward. We're going to need him. He's good on both sides, on the offensive rebounds and defensive rebounds. So that's a good look. Then you got Royce O'Neal. You see what he did last season. You see he's a gritty player. See he played a lot of minutes. He's right neck and neck with KD, Pauls, or whatever, out there hooping with him. So he's reliable. Then you got Lonnie Walker running the back court with Dinwiddie and Lonnie Walker coming off of the bench. That's like a whole new team right there, bruh. But they the subs. That's what make it good. That's a strong 10. Is Jacques Vaughn going to have a 10-man rotation? That is the question. And do these new players that they added make the rotation, or do they just go to the Long Island Nets? We're going to see. We're going to see. What are their names? Oh, man, I'm tripping. Word. They just signed them, too. I wanted to see they shooting splits. Because we need shooters. I don't think Dariq Whitehead is going to be ready. He coming off of that foot injury. I just don't want to rush him back. And we always rehab injuries, so I don't want this to be nothing new. Okay. Josh Gray and Bryce Brown. Who's that? In 14 games for Fort Wayne, Matt Ants, he averaged 13 points, for 4 boards, and shot 6 assists. Gray is 28 from undrafted for LSU. Cam Thomas went to LSU. Okay. Brown is 24 years old, undrafted in 2019 out of Auburn. Okay. But that's it. That's all they say about him. So, I mean, they got him, and then what? The Brooklyn Nets say the team has signed free agent guards Bryce Brown and Josh Gray. The Long Island Nets traded for their returning player rights in different trades back in September. It's likely both will be waived and join the Nets G League affiliate for the G League season. Maybe they just got them to replace DDJ. Ain't no big deal that they did. Oh, shit, Brooklyn in the building. What up, Leaf? What up, Barry? What up, Iceman? Yeah, those players going to the G League. You know what I mean? So I seen your comment, Iceman. I should go to it right now. Read it. Unless you're gonna say it if you pull up. But I like the roster without those two players. They could go to the G League. It's all good. You heard my 10. My 10 is solid. My 10 is solid. So we don't see.
Yo, what's good? Brooklyn fan, man. I ain't been up
Shit,
here in
yeah,
a minute, man. I had some relocation
yeah,
things I
yeah,
had
nah,
to get planned and all that shit. But hey,
yeah. You know I'm
real
a
quick,
fan though. You know I'm a fan. I seen you on Chill yesterday. You know I'll be watching you on Player's Choice. I was on there too, but I had watched your part too. That's
yeah,
it. Y'all
yeah,
was
yeah, of
talking about.
course. Yeah, usually I kind of try to step on if it's something after like between 5 and 8. Then after that, I got to get back to my shit. But yeah, so I was thinking about it because
I was
it's been
talking
on
about you
my.
on the play. I mentioned you on the Player's Choice too. I had told Chill, man, you go back and forth about Mikal Bridges playing the 3 or the 2,
Three
because
to
you know
two. Yeah,
yesterday it
yeah,
was about wings and all that. I
yeah.
still feel like he'll be a good wing. I got Cam Thomas at the 2 guard, and I got Mikal Bridges at the 3. But Chill had Mikal Bridges at the 2, like you
That's
do.
well, I can't. Yeah, like you know what? Now that we on that subject, me personally, I think that as far as I ain't even want to bring this up, man, because I already know how we're gonna feel about it. But I'm gonna bring it up anyway. I think the Dame deal, if the Dame Lillard deal is like still on the table, and I think we should go after it. And I think, and this is the reason why the
Okay.
Dame Lillard deal is going to include somehow, some way. It's going to include Nurkic because they want to get some more money off the books. They want to get some more bread off the books. So if I'm thinking of Portland right now, I'm thinking they probably just want some youth. They probably just want maybe some picks. I mean, we don't. I know we done did the pick thing. I know we tried to go for that Barry Bonds shit. Try to swing for the fences, man. Try to do Mark McGuire at 98 type shit, man, and then swing
Uh-huh.
for the fences and all that. But
Yep.
I strongly believe that if somehow, some way, for the right deal, if we could come away from this like we came away from the Dallas and Phoenix deal when we gave up Kyrie and when we gave up KD, bro, and got all these pieces that we got, if we can somehow get out of this, I'm strongly suggesting it because now we get Nurkic in the deal, and Nurkic is a bigger body, and that can move Claxton to like the 4, where he could be like a defensive presence, and Nurkic should stretch the floor a little bit. And Dame, we already know what he could do. You know what I'm
But
saying?
I mean,
But
you don't think it's a stretch? Look how Portland is giving Miami a hard time. I mean, if you ask me, they could have got Thomas Bryant next to Nurkic. Said to add to your point, I don't see them letting us have Claxton. Like you said, they looking for youth. Claxton is young, so I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
see how
yeah, yeah,
we would
yeah.
get
Claxton
Dame and keep Clax. I don't see how the Portland Trailblazers. I don't see them letting us. I don't see them
letting us
agreeing with
keep
the
Claxton
net.
out of the deal. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I said the same thing, but my thing is like if they get Claxton, they're gonna have to pay Claxton because Claxton is coming up on money. So my thing is like, yo, if we just let them fall to him, boom, and they might not even want to throw him no bread or anything, or how he played, and he already got accumulated to our style of play and the system that we got going. My
Yeah.
thing is like we got a good chance to getting him back, maybe for lower. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is
Yeah,
it's a possibility.
but you before you pulled up, I just was talking about that, but I disagree with it because I feel like it's a different trajectory with the Brooklyn Nets is going. I feel like this season, like you said, we missed and swung for the fence, so we going into the player development part of our era. Like this is the Brooklyn Nets era of going to player development this season and going forward. We don't expect Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson to win the championship now, but immediately by putting Dame on the team, the trajectory for what he wants in his career is a championship. So I think it's a clash, because Dame Lillard could be overzealous when he's always been the number one option, and then Mikal Bridges is supposed to be the number one option going for the Brooklyn Nets. So that would automatically put Mikal Bridges in the number 2 situation. I don't think it worked for Mikal Bridges or the Brooklyn Nets. I think it's better to just kind of slow it down and see what we can do. Because as far as contract is, let's keep it there. Dinwiddie in contract, yeah, I don't think we keep him. Cam Thomas in contract, yeah, I think based on how he does, we keep him. When it come down to Mikal Bridges, they invested in him for the next 2 seasons. Same thing with Cam Johnson. Nick Claxton, again, contingent on the success. And again, as a fan, I'm confident that Claxton's going to be 16-10 14, 15, and 10. I think he has a double season this year, and he going in contract year. Yeah, he's definitely going to hoop. And if Ben Simmons, you want another nice contract, he's going to have to start hooping this season, not just in the contract year. So, you know what I'm saying? Because it's contract year, they, in my opinion, that's why I think they use that as motivation. You know what I'm saying? I think they use it as motivation. Like, if I play well, I know what the numbers going to look like because, of my productivity. So, I think that's the advantage we have as the underdogs, is that a lot of fans might not know about that.
I, you know what? I was saying the same thing for like weeks and weeks and weeks now, and I think we've been on this what direction that we want to go, the timeline that we on.
Right.
But I feel as though when the thing is, when you got so many aspiring contracts at once, when you got Claxton, when you got Cam Johnson, Cam Thomas, when you got Dinwiddie, obviously Dinwiddie we probably ain't even gonna focus on, so that's gonna be a deuce. That's gonna be send the deuces out. Cam Thomas is kind of up in the air. That could go either way. Nick Claxton, it seems like the only person that we're gonna pay in terms of like the way we think of right now, because that's the guy that stayed when all the dust got settled after last season after the trade deadline. But
Mm-hmm.
my whole thing is as far as the Portland Trailblazers allowing us to keep Claxton, that's probably going to be the only problematic thing in terms of like
But
not
that's a
just
big problem. That's a big
yeah
fucking
yeah yeah
problem. You know what I'm
yeah
saying?
yeah
Because
it's going to be
all right. So let me ask you. Let me ask you
it's
this.
going to be
But what I'm saying is, I wanted to ask you, far as Clax versus Nurkic, like, why do you like Nurkic over Clax, or like, how do you
the
view that?
thing is
What up, Iceman? What
the
up,
thing
Ice?
is I like Nurkic.
You,
The thing is, I like Nurkic in terms of somebody. Ice was good. Barry's good. I
yo,
like
you.
Nurkic in terms of like the punishment.
Yeah, your audio going in and out. Leave.
I,
He
I,
really a four,
You can, y'all hear me?
and he manufactured to the
yeah.
five.
Okay. Yeah, no, but I agree with you, bro. He is really, but I don't see business
He
wise. Like, yeah, as fans,
really
that's amazing for us, but I just don't see them. Like Clax, he got so much upside that teams are gonna wanna, you know what I mean, invest in him. Somebody with like him with Scoop, bro. They definitely like, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like, oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
let us get Clax. That's why I don't want to entertain it at all.
I agree with
Or
you, Breeze. I think if
you
they
know what
go the Dame
but
route,
I think
if they go the
if we go the
Dame
Dame
route, bro,
route,
we
it
keeping
just
all the
if
veterans.
yeah, if we go the Dame route, I
so
think
that's
we
Ice
keeping
Man
most.
and Leaf talking.
I think we keeping all the veterans
Oh no,
ice,
that's a
but
different nice man though. My bad.
yeah, my bad. But I think
Go
we
ahead,
go
Leaf
if
and
we go
Ice
the
Man.
Dame route. If we go the Dame route, I strongly believe you absolutely right. I think we keeping all the veterans in terms of like the Royce O'Neals and DFSs and all those type of players. But realistically, our youth realistically is who like Mikal, Cam Johnson, or Cam Thomas who's on contract year.
Mm-hmm.
Claxton, who could possibly be in the deal. Johnson might mess around and be in the deal because they want the money to add up. That's the only way I see it. But the
Mm-hmm.
way what Portland wants youth and draft capital. We got 3 players out of the draft this year. Realistically, bro, and I don't see neither one of them getting playing time, bro. Like with how stacked we are as a roster and stacked at certain positions.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing is just like
Yeah, nah, I ain't
I
gonna
don't
lie.
think
You right about that. You right about that.
I don't think. Listen, in the long haul, bro. I think it's a
Jalen
shot
Wilson
that
though, nah. Jalen Wilson might get playing time, bro. He a senior out of Kansas. So
he
yeah,
might,
man. Same
he might.
college
But
as Jack Vaughn. Yeah.
he might. But it's a small possibility. But he might this year. It's a
This
small
82
possibility,
game
but he might.
season, you know what I'm saying? I imagine we see him next season sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen. If everything work out, we probably do. But in terms of the deal. All I know is Nurkic is included in that deal no matter what because they want to drop him and whatchamacallit off. What Portland is looking for in return, I don't think they looking for aspiring contracts that they could just throw bread on and be like, okay, yo, we got our youth center and Claxton, who's 24 years old in the West. Da, 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 da.
Yeah,
I mean, I
that's
don't
gonna
think.
that's
Don't
gonna
get me
hurt us a
wrong,
lot,
bro. It'll be
bro.
I mean, it is. It is, but I mean, listen, I think
I mean, if they go for Dame, bro, they gotta go for Giannis because it's gonna be uneven. Like if we get Dame,
us
because we're gonna
going
give up.
all
If we give up Dame, bro, we're gonna lose all both Cams and Clax. Guaranteed, we're gonna lose all three if we get either one. And I think it's gonna leave us uneven, in a sense. But you know, if I would pick between the two, I'll go for Dame, even though I don't really like Breeze said, we don't really need it because of the trajectory. Because getting
right.
Kevin Ollie and all that, that's probably directed for the young guys and stuff. And yeah,
The thing that I'm focused on the most, bro, is like realistically what we're gonna look like on terms of the front line, rebounder wise, bro,
mm-hmm.
because
Yo, your audio, Leaf.
Yo,
Leaf. It's his audio.
yeah.
Yo,
Um,
I got you, Leaf.
if
Just wherever you at,
we
just try to like, yo, Leaf. You gotta
roll
like,
into
hold on, yo, Leaf. You gotta
reconnect.
fix your
Yeah.
audio. You gotta fix your audio. So I subbed you out. I'm gonna sub you back in. Boom. Yo.
Yo, I gotta change my username because there's two Icemans. That the one that wrote the comment, that's a different person right there. But shout out to him though.
Oh, I thought that was you.
Nah, it's a completely different person.
Oh, all right. But go ahead, Ice man. Talk to me, man. What's up?
Yo, man, this Giannis thing, man. I knew Toronto was gonna pop up. I mean, they wanna make the United Nations over there, and it works, man. It works.
like
They like
we
bringing
skinny
these
as
teams
hell
up.
on the front line because Clax is basically a
Hold
power
on.
forward and like basically
Yo,
my bad.
nah, yeah. Hold on, leave because your audio had went
Oh,
out, and then
all
when I
right.
had the Iceman was talking. Oh, for
Well, that's cool, but yeah, man, you make a lot of sense with that Giannis thing, bro. I think like Dame, if we trade for him, we're gonna be a little unbalanced, even though he's a big man and all that. But I think both Cams will be gone and Clax. All three will be gone in that deal, guaranteed, bro. Because they're
I
gonna
can't.
ask
I
for
don't
Cam
understand.
Johnson.
Guarantee. Don't put all your marbles in that basket. Those Cam, you gotta
True,
realize Cam.
true.
Look. Cam Johnson just got the contract. Cam Thomas,
Mm,
he far as um expectations is either now or never. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
if he don't do it now with the Brooklyn Nets, it ain't no more waiting. As far as him and his career, he feel like he could do a lot more, and I think
facts.
there's a place for him to play in the NBA if it's not the Brooklyn Nets, and I think he knows that because this
Yeah.
game now is more focused on offense than it is defense, and he could really score the ball. Somebody's going to
Mm,
give him minutes, like he's going to get NBA minutes. I'm just hoping that the Brooklyn Nets do it this season because they drafted him. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And as far as draft picks is concerned, that's a whole team. Like those guys really come together and say, "Yo, this player will be good for the team," and it'll be good to see him get a chance, a real opportunity. You know what I'm saying? It's for him to actually, like, in the interview they asked him, "Yo, if you the man, how much you think you could score a game?" He said
Mm-hmm.
25 easy. He said, "Yo,
Mm,
if the ball was in my hands and I got a chance to make decisions, I think I could score 25 easy." I was like, "Yo,
yeah.
I believe." Could Cam Thomas average 25 for the Nets? That's the question.
I believe it, man. I think his time is now. They got to let him eat, bro, because they don't know how contagious that could be to the other guys, bro. They see him as a shutdown a dude that's always quiet and stuff, but if he opens up a little more, he could make that shit contagious. Like they're gonna have his confidence. Just like I said, Mikal Bridges before. Like that's another different type of leadership. When they see that confidence in someone, it's like, oh, all right, he lit. Let's go. I wanna play on his level. You understand? And I think it's time, man. You gotta let the man loose already. They gotta give him. That's why I said it. Like him playing the 2, it wouldn't be bad, bro. It wouldn't be bad for him to start at the 2, man.
Yeah. And on that note, man, while we here, since it's just us, do you see the title of the show? Say what kind of I know you are a Nets fan, but are you so I know the answer to that. But how did you become a Nets fan? I want to ask you.
Oh yeah, man. That year before Marbury got traded, that one game he had against Kobe, man, that he went for 51 against Kobe. Oh man, from that day forward, it was on, and they kicked him the next year.
I got you. Right. We're gonna get to it. Talk to me. So talk to me about that game. Talk to me about that game. I want to hear about that. I want to hear. That's dope. That's a dope story. Let me hear that.
Right. Because I didn't really watch the Knicks like that, and Jordan was gone, and I was like, man, I had that Fox Sports channel, and I just stuck watching the Nets, bro. Like I always go for the alternate when everybody's on the Knicks. I'm going like to the other team in the area, and I was watching that game, and I was seeing Marbury go to work. I'm like, nah, man, I want to watch this every day instead of watching the Knicks. I could watch the Nets here. Nobody watching them. They in the cut, Kobe came, and they had a back and forth. Yeah. I'm like, nah, I'm riding with him, man. My boys was like, yo, you riding with the Nets, bro? Like, yeah, man. Yeah, they gonna make the playoffs next year. They were laughing and all that. Marbury made the All-Star team, and I'm like, yo, this is my squad right here. J.K. came the next year, and you already know what happened. That solidified it right there. But even through the bad years, I even stuck with him. You understand?
Nah, that's what's up, man. Yeah, I would love to continue this conversation, man. I gotta maneuver, I gotta play and win. But yo, I'm gonna pull back up, man. Shout out to you, man. And that story
you already know, bro.
That story is the reason why I say Nets fans is the best fans, man. Shout out to you. Right. Shout out to Iceman. It's 2 Iceman. Shout out to you. Shout out to the other Iceman. Shout out to the Leaf. You know what I'm saying? Nets fans is the best fans. We out here, man. I'm gonna see y'all soon. Peace, y'all.
You already know.
Bigfanbreezy with the Brooklyn Nets blog. BROOKLY.